Hi and welcome to another Blender how-to video. So in this one we're going to show you how to create an outline effect. This only right now works in Eve engine, um, but I am trying to figure out how it works in cycles, and when I do I'll make a video about it. But anyway, first things first, go to render, make sure you're in the Eve render engine before you start, because otherwise the settings that you need won't even show up. I'm going to demonstrate this with this model, but first I'm going to demonstrate with a little cube just to simplify things for you and give you at least a little more than one example. Alright, so let's get started. So select Shift A, Mesh, Cube. So for this you're going to need two different materials. So the material for the cube that you want and the material that you need for the outline, and you can make it whatever it is. I'm just gonna make it black for now, and so black and white. All right, now with the second material, your outline. Sorry, terrible spelling. All right, we're gonna go down to the settings and select backface culling. You're gonna need that. Then once you have that, go up here to modifier properties and select add modifier and solidify. For this, you can need two things: normals, flip, and then offset. This does not go to like 0.5, so you might need to mess with the rim, but that's really up to you. And then just change the thickness, and here it is. That is your offset. And if you go around, it'll continue to have that offset without issues. And this works great on this. Let's do 0 and do a render for this. And go to render image. And so like when you try to render this with your offset, like you have that cartoonish black outline if you try to do animation and stuff like that. So yeah, it works. It's great. Okay, now let's apply that outline effect on this model. Things to take into consideration is that when you do the outline effect on your model, you're going to see issues that you may need to fix, or that hey, like this doesn't really hold up, your model doesn't hold up. And so the outline effect can be really good for finding issues with your models, like, hey, you did the hands really badly, you should probably redo them, or different parts of it all overall. Okay, so another thing to take into consideration, sorry, my throat hurts a little bit, is what do you want to have the outline effect? Like the eyes, definitely not. The eyebrows, definitely not. The nose, maybe, but you do want the head, you do want the body, and you do kind of want maybe the clothes a little bit as well. It really will depend on you, and sometimes it'll be a little wonky, but just play with it and see how you can figure things out. Another thing is, if you're doing like low poly models, like where it's no clothes, just like an animal or something, this outline modifier really works great with that. So take that note of that. All right, so let's apply our outline effect on our model. So select the giant head, go to material, so just select this model, then select, actually no, because it'll share all materials, not just one. All right, so select this one, add a new material, right, and that is your outline material. Just make it black too. Oh. And then the parts that you actually want to outline, so the other part of the body, so these two big pieces, and then Control P. Oh, Control L, and link materials. So if it works, just click the body here. Yeah, did not work. All right, so Shift, Control L, link materials. Did not work. Oh, I wonder why, but let's leave it be. So that'll be our island material. Make it black. Go down to settings. All right, so we're gonna apply the modifier to both these. One thing I did try to do was like see if I could link the modifier like materials, but that doesn't work. I'm not sure how it does, how it might, but yeah, tried it, did not work. But if I figure it out, I will let you know. And then there it is. Cool. All right, go to body, add your modifier, solidify, normals, flip, materials 1, and then thickness, and see, like I definitely messed up my model, like the arms, the little, sorry, not the arms, but the fingers here, the mesh right here, the neck parts right here. So if you do this outline after you're done modeling, when you're modeling anything, it might help you find defects that you can fix before you finalize your model. So also take that into consideration. All right, so if we do a render now, cool. You can see we're outlined, and we have that comic kind of effect, but it doesn't have it on the close, so it's not really overall. So yeah, let's add the solidify an outline effect to all this. So we need a material. See, this is black, so we would go with a white color, but you don't really need to. Then settings, backface coloring, add modifier, solidify, normals, flip, materials 1, and then give it some thickness. Whew. So as you can see, we're running into issues when we add our solidify modifier here. So one thing you can do is do negative thickness. And this gives us our outline without messing up the model jacket, I guess, itself. We could do like trim, and this helps make we mess with rim, and this helps with the outline for this. So it makes it a little better. And then let's do the pants material. We're gonna do maybe a blue here. Settings, backface coloring, modifier, add modifier, solidify, and then normals, flip, materials 1. The clothes are really thin, so I guess maybe that's why if we add thickness to them, they kind of just disappear. So we do a negative, but we do a really small negative thickness, negative 0.01 or 3. And to fix like maybe some issues that you see here, we add some rim, and that kind of fixes it for us. Not too much, but enough so that we can get the outline effect even here in the messed up area of our pants. And now let's do a render. And there you have it, our wonky outline effect that gives us kind of like a comic kind of look. Reminds me of San Andreas. Just a terrible looking model San Andreas outline. But yeah, that's how you do the outline effect using the Eve engine. I hope that helps. And until next time, hopefully I'll have that outline effect for the Cycles engine figured out.